Gashishi. I am sending a direct message to him. There is a new sheriff in town. He cannot come to Edo without telling me, because his security will never be guaranteed. Whatever happens to him when he's in Edo State, he will take it. I am serious about it. He came the other day and donated 15 million. Somebody was saying, no, Gashishi, why you get 15 million to donate to people? By the time he left, there was crisis. 3 people died in Benin. So for that reason, tell Obi he should not come to Edo without telling me.
Nothing said with the grace.
It baffles me, honestly, so much. Sometimes it baffles me. I don't know how we go on in space. You see APC people go see the space and they are there shouting and they think you have sense. Yeah? Me now we go on the space now that we see somebody like AY or White Bed now hosting the space, discussing coalition, and I will not be clapping for them. Am I a fool? Yeah? So sometimes I began to wonder whether we really know what we are doing. We are doing coalition, you want to see the president, and you are listening to people that will be saying they are even opposition to you. How does that make sense? How does that make sense, comrade? Me now, come and be listening to somebody like White Bed. Eh? Am I a fool? From where to where? So sometimes, because I mean, this emotion is too much, guy. This emotion is too much. Because you are saying what you want to hear, you are clapping for them, you are jumping up and down. Just imagine. Just imagine. And when you take someone like White Bed now, are you going to support Obi? It will be capital no. So why are you listening to him in the first place? And you think you are wise? Yeah? Okay, just look at what happened there. At a point, Ayo begin to argue with White Bed. Ayo was supporting Obi. White Bed was supporting Atiku. What is the goal? To cause confusion. And we are falling into that nonsense. Yeah? Why are we mumu like this? Can you imagine White Bed not supporting Atiku? Ayo supporting Obi. Now all of you they're clapping, jumping, and they want to cause confusion in this coalition, and they don't even listen. I mean, at all. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand. Somebody come and tell you that it is son of the South. It is son of the South. Which South? What do you mean by South? Yeah, in 2015, good luck was there in Southern. Just one time, Tinubu collided with the North to remove Jonathan. It did not remember South that time. Now I want to come and remember South. Okay, this way we'll be fools. And some of you are falling into that nonsense. Yeah? Are falling into that nonsense. I don't understand. Yeah? Obi have come out and he made it categorically. Obi is my principal. He has made it categorically. You understand? For the fact that Obi has come out to say that I'm a part of this coalition and do not give these guys condition. For me, for me, it's game over for me. I can't say anything more than that. You understand? If you say you believe in Obi's leadership, you believe in Obi's principle, why can't you listen to the man and follow the man's rule? Yeah? They want to come around and be shouting Obi or nothing. Yeah? I'm saying all those articles can also shout article or nothing. There's nothing wrong about that. Yes, now nothing wrong about that. Don't be shouting article or nothing, Obi or nothing.
Comrade, calm down.
Are you getting me?
I was on the space, honestly, Dr. AI, you know,
very annoying.
I left the space.
Very
I left,
annoying.
you know, he said he has developed.
Mrs. No, someone is speaking,
Hold on,
please.
let me
Someone is
finish,
speaking,
Mrs.
Mrs. No.
Mrs.
Please
Let
allow
me
the
finish,
person
abeg.
finish, please. Thank
So
you.
this thing is very, very annoying. Are you getting me? Someone will come and be telling you that if it is article, you're not going to vote. What are you talking about? For me, I pray Obi should get the ticket. That's my prayer. That's what I pray for. But if Obi lose the ticket and they give it to article, I'm okay with it and I will go with it. Do you know why? There is no person in this coalition that will be worse more than Tinubu. I've not seen that person. Not even article. So what are we talking about? Yeah? Tinubu has failed woefully, in all aspects of administration. The man has failed woefully. Yeah? The man has failed woefully. So what are we talking about? Can you compare Tinubu now with article or Erufai? Who? This thing doesn't make sense to me. So I just want to make something clear here. If you see anybody shouting, Obi or nothing, if you know be Obi, we no go vote. Now the person they talk, he's not talking for everybody. He's not talking for everybody. You understand? It's not talking for everybody. You just have to know that AI and the social and comrade, they are not talking for everybody. They are talking for themselves. Are you getting me? So you should not be bothered when you see people talking all those kind of nonsense stuff. You should not be really bothered like that. Are you getting me? In 2019, we have not even, me, I don't even know Obi that like that in 2019. But this man came out, he picked Obi. Eh? That time Obi was not even this popular. You understand? Because of Obi, the whole East voted for Atiku. Are you getting me? Not to talk of now that Obi is not the household name in my region, Southeast, where I come from. Obi will not come out and say, this is where we are going. You come and tell me that, no, who do you want to vote? You vote Tinubu on which ground? A man who has voted woefully or what? So I don't understand this comparison. Eh? You come and say, no, Obi or not. Do you want to threaten the North or what? Saying Obi or not. Do you want to threaten the North or what? Eh? When you are saying Obi or not, do you want to threaten the North or what? I want to know. You don't have vote more than them, and that is the truth. Only the vote coming from the Northwest covers the whole South. So what are we talking about? Eh? Only the vote of the Northwest alone covers the whole South. What are we talking about? How many votes do you have? What come and threaten the North? That it will be or nothing.
Abuja will round up, yeah.
Thank you very much. Nobody can win this election alone. What I'm saying is this, it is very, very clear and simple. Obi has come out and say, I'm part of this coalition. You understand? On that note, everything you're saying here, you're just wasting your time. You get, whether you get the ticket or you don't get the ticket, once you come out and say, I'm part of this coalition and I'm supporting this coalition, all of us are moving that direction. And I can tell you categorically, nobody would prefer Tinubu in my region more than Atiku. It's not possible. So if you like come online and shout for 90 tomorrow, you're just wasting your time. When the time comes, we'll not have far. Thank you very much, comrade.
Yeah. Thank you, Abu Jabili. You know, and Abu Jabili is an obedience, just for clarification. Yeah. So because when they do this Obi or nothing, they do like say they don't know say they are obedient that are very much opposed to it. Yeah. They want to use their position to make it the position of the entire obedient. So to oppressing the views of others. Yeah. Like I saw and some anyways man don't even go there. Yeah, understand? So but like here's the thing there. People they push back so far. Now your fellow obedient. Yeah. So you see that Obi or not, it's not even flying, it's not flying inside the obedient camp. Yeah. So can't you see you have an issue with it already? It's not flying inside the obedient camp. People are already pushing back on it. So even after you do Obi or nothing, the very first place you get a problem is in-house, inside the obedient camp, before the problem enter the coalition. Because you think when you are the Obi or nothing, you are holding the coalition to ransom. Yeah? There will be, you divide the coalition. No, you first divide the obedient movement first. Before you divide the coalition. You get so? Always bear that in mind. Yeah? More they move this space. Artists, go ahead.
Comrade, Dr. AI, social, everyone, good afternoon. I don't know if I should shout, if I should scream, if I should cry. I don't know what to do. I am tired. Honestly, I can't believe that a movement that I was part of, that I believed in, I share the same ideology with, would be this divisive. I am an obedient for coalition. Let me put it that way. For coalition. I cannot understand this element of fascism. Is this true? What are we doing? Jack is telling me he's speaking on my behalf, that he has added me to a WhatsApp group as an obedient, that I will do what he has plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H for me. Kill him. I don't know what to do. My head is banging. What are you guys doing? Is this for real? Being surrounded by naive, unreasonable, weird, greedy, politically naive folks. I'm seeing what Aisha Yusufu is posting from my state, Edo State. I don't know the background to that. I'm trying to understand. But let me tell you guys, and let me tell you very well, you hear us rightly. The obedient movement is an ideology. If you believe that you'll be so foolish to take us back to 2023 and destroy the only thing we know, and you know, because you cannot pretend not to know, that without a coalition, forces, it's not about votes, it's not about raising funds, it's not about crowdfunding. It's about speaking in the language that APC understands, the language they will be scared of. They're not fucking scared of you. During the end of protest, they killed you, they maimed you. During the elections in the polling booths, they will shoot at you, you will be dead. They just hate the PDP, the governorship candidate in the Nabra just died. You made us steal an iron? Can you stand on your polling booth when they shoot, when they don't have anybody to be scared of? The APC is not scared. Wike is not scared of your father. Nobody's scared of you. They are not scared of us, but they are scared of forces that they know can match them. 2015. If you reverse me, I can you. You rigged. Wike produced 1.something million from Rivers States. You replied with almost 2.something million. That's the kind of election we are going to. It's going to be dirty. Yaradua said, the process that brought me in, I know it was not clean. Yaradua did not say, no, I will not do. I will not alone. Yaradua said, I'm in. I know what brought me here is not clean. I will clean it up. Are you stupid? Don't you see? It's going to be a very, very tense election. And you're allowing people like Ayo to divide you. I like people to use reverse psychology. Most of these persons are outside the shores of this country. It is about the Bible doctrine of Solomon. Solomon, the wisdom of Solomon, and those two women, one with the dead baby and the other one with the living baby. That's where we are right now. If there will be element of fascism in a group that will say, let's kill the child, split the child into half, it is either you or nothing, or Tinubu will continue. I want you to know, you don't own us. We subscribe to an ideology. This movement you claim you have, that is your support base, it will split in your eyes, and you begin to see how infinitesimal and how your foolishness has ruined the be. And I say this to my principal. Your Excellency Peter Obi, if you claim you're not seeing any of these things going on, if you claim you're not seeing it, and after your last space, you don't want to sow another threat to correct these people, if you claim you're not seeing it, and we hold this on you. But don't worry, everything will be settled very soon. I'm waiting. We are just waiting for a free and fair, credible ADC primary to be concluded. Then we will know where to pitch our tents. Then this base you people claim you have, that you have the whole Nigeria. Did Obi win the state in the north? He did not. Did he get 25% in all the states in the north? He did not. What's happening in the south right now? Monday, my government is already threatening him. Will Obi get as much votes as he got in the south? Yes, but would they allow it to stand? You know the answers, because the governors have moved. They want to use the River State templates to rig elections in the south, and you already see this. And you are still foolish and grandstanding. Why don't you negotiate from a point of wisdom? Appeal, negotiate, lobby from a point of wisdom. You see a bargaining right. You see a bargaining tip. Brag with it, but with a place of emotional intelligence and wisdom. What are you fucking doing? You guys sick? Daid.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Altitude. Thank you. So, yeah, so just unfortunate. Yeah, Altitude is a well-grounded obedient, by the way. Yeah, he has spoken giving his position on this. Yeah, so the next time person come, they do Obi or nothing. That person should bear in mind. Yeah, it's not the position of the obedient movement. That person is speaking for himself and his household. Yeah, thank you. So, Amara, go ahead.
Mine is quite brief. I just want to let us know that we have 2 years to go, and what they are trying to do, because I was on a whitebird space just now with Ayo, and what I think what they are just doing is to just cause more division. And I remember there was a space where we were, and I said we should all tone down this Obi or nothing and try to work together with the coalition. I kept hammering on that as if I knew it was going to degenerate to this. So what they've decided to do is to come together, form a group, one person for Obi, one person for Atiku. I said this thing about snake oil,
God bless.
sleep cells, coming into us, telling us, oh, don't worry, I was supposed to be, I didn't support to be in 2023, but don't worry, this 2027, okay, I was supposed to be, and then you're seeing this same person in space saying to you that, oh, don't worry, Whitebeard, why are you talking like that? Don't worry, we're going to support Obi, so do Obi or nothing. You should now know what that person means when he said that. So what he's actually doing is to cause the division proper, put that division you people are not seeing. The last speaker just nailed it. The obedient movement will degenerate into a spot where they would butcher this meat that is called obedience, and it will be in parts instead of a whole. And what we should be doing is talk less of this coalition and start now to encourage young people, professionals to go. And I know this voter apathy they are trying to create with this fear, with this nonsense sleep cells that are just going around peddling nonsense that they are supporting us, while their intent is to cause the division that we've never seen before. And they are in their midst there pushing for a primary that will that all politicians, it's open to everyone. Yes, what they are trying to do is to make sure we don't have a consensus, an agreement to say, okay, we know we're bringing this person out. This is what we want. What they are doing is they want it to come into a primary where they will bring money. Tinubu will bring in money into that ADC. You people don't know what's going to happen. They just played a little record this afternoon while listening to them. They will say, "Oh, don't, are you saying you're not gonna do a primary? Are you saying there won't be primaries?" I say, "Oh, see, he's insisting on this primary because they know they've got the money, they've got the army. They will bring that money, they will rain it on ADC. They will bring people. They did it to Labour Party. You still have that Labour Party guy running around and causing confusion. He's still collecting money from APC, causing confusion in Labour Party. Why do you think this ADC is where everyone is running to? Because our papa is not there. Let's not make the same mistake. Let's forget about this will be or nothing something. Let's focus on gathering people first. Igbo people say you first of all get mat before you drag for land. Get this coalition done. Let's know it's done. Because what they're doing, they are scared. They don't know where to lay their head. So they're putting that fear in you. So you tell them your secret. Keep it to yourself. What we should be doing is gathering people to come together, get professionals to go get their voters card. Now put these professionals on a monthly course on the ADC bylaws and all those little things. Let these people start applying for little things like councillorship and all that. Sponsor them. We need to go from the grassroots. All this our coalition talk is beginning to get too much, honestly. These people are just hammering on this coalition so they can get information and go and sell it for 50,000 naira this week. And next week they will do the same thing. They will sell this information, they will gather it here, they will take it to them and say, listen to these people, this is what they are saying. Pay us money, we'll get more. Let's not give them that opportunity to continue to prick us and say all sorts of nonsense. Come into our midst and create confusion so that they will take this rhetoric and just spread it around, cause more confusion, and then the system is broken down, and then we won't achieve anything at the end of the day. Keep this to yourself. Let's work on the professionals. Go to grassroots. Let's do what we need to do. If we need to get people to go get their voters card, we need to do it quietly and just keep building this momentum on the side. Forget about all this white beard and AY nonsense they are doing on the internet. These people are collecting, they're political jobbers. They're collecting monthly salary from APC government. You people know what's happening. I yield, my people.
Thank you very much, Amara. Thank you. See, you just summarized it. These guys went to their own WhatsApp group, discuss an agenda, and they come on spaces and they spew it out. And I see some people, I was just laughing. And you see, for some reasons, they didn't give me the mic to speak. When they achieved their agenda, the space just went off, right? So, and I was like, wondering, what's going on? Like, see the agenda spread like before your very eyes. Some people were not seeing it. Like, I was, oh, really? You guys do not understand. You understand? One of his calls was like his goal was to see how he will even destroy the Obida movement on or before 2027. And he will ensure that at least the coalition that will remove Tinubu will not succeed. That he even came to my DM that Tinubu will even win 2027. And that same person, I see some Obida giving him 100. I just laugh. Right? And I'm not saying this, okay, it's my personal opinion. And when some people are talking, instead of them to talk from their own point of view, like it's their own part, they like want to generalize. Look, you guys cannot, you can't gaslight us. Nobody is more obedient than anybody. I have someone who is not obedient, but he's looking at the possibility of supporting P2B. You understand? And thank God he's here, right? So that at least it won't be as if maybe I'm trying to generalize or something. Tahir, you're here, right? And he's from a different camp in the coalition, different camp, not Atiku camp, not Obi camp. Tahir, please unmute your mic and say something about what you think from the Obi or nothing perspective from the northerner. Tahir, say it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Doctor, for this wonderful opportunity. Let me start by saying good afternoon, everyone. And this is a very interesting topic to discuss. And I love the fact that some obedient are speaking the facts about what is going on, especially regarding this Obi or nothing, whatever. And let me say this, let me put a background. Whoever is trying selling his candidate as nothing or else is an agent. And that agent he is working for the APC, because we all know that there is no single pathway to victory in the coming election unless we have this coalition. So if you are saying Obi or nothing, then there is no need for you to be part of any coalition, since you agree that this is the person or not him, or maybe Atiku or nothing. And if you agree with that, then you don't need to be even part of the coalition. All you need is to register a new political party, or maybe try and use the Labour Party and believe, and that he win an election. uh my journey about Peter Obi, I was part of the APC people who campaign online and offline for Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2023 election. But when reality hit us, we have to say the truth that the government failed, and we have to start looking for better option than him. So I believe some of my colleagues are here when we had this first meeting with Emmanuel. God bless him, and he's from the obedient family. He came all the way from Lagos, and he met us in Abuja. And I was expecting him maybe to say that he's here to convince us to support Peter Obi. But on the other hand, he didn't say that. He said that he realized the mistake that they made and during the last 2023 election, because they pull out 6 million votes, but they didn't do much a lot in the northern part of the country. If we could remember, even the vice president couldn't even deliver his own street. That is Student Wada Zaria, where I came from. I came from Zaria, but not the same street with the Deti Baba Ahmed. So he learned that they were too emotional. If you disagree with them, they feel like, okay, they don't even need you. But now they realize that they need uh, everyone to carry everyone along. And from that, I know, okay, this is someone that is reasonable. This is someone who understands the terrain of the politics. This is someone who must have learned from the mistakes they made in the 2023 election. And I was saying, okay, I think this is a good something that we're going to build a relationship, because whether we like it or not, from now to 100 years to come, Northern Nigeria will continue to be determinant of who becomes a president, whether we agree or not. But this is the reality on ground. We have the population, we have the numbers. So whether you're from the southeast or southwest, you have to learn from the history, because all the people who try to contest or have won election, it is through this handshake between the northerners and other part of the country. And I told him that we're in this handshake, and we are also going to build a bridge that is not only about Peter Obi, or it is not only about my own candidate. Let's say, for example, I come from the house of Madam Nasir Rufai, and we are all witnessing what is happening recently. We lost a former president at the age of 82. If you look at the politicians today that we have, most of them, they are around 70s, 80s, and 90s. So by looking at their near age, that means some of them only have maybe 2 election or 3 election cycles, and it will be about us. So if it's about us, are we going to continue to have such discussion of tribal issue, religious issue, sentiment? Why not us coming to discuss about real politics, chances of us having our own people, like it happens during the 2015 election, the merger between the northerners and other people from the southern part of the country, which produced the former president Muhammadu Buhari, and also produced the current president. So I told him that we are into this, and what I want him to know is we are northerners, and people knows that if we give our own word, we try as much as possible to make sure that
where we take that promise into reality. So we start. Sorry, someone say anything.
Oh, sorry,
So
continue. Sorry.
okay, so coming back to the Obi or nothing something. Even the Jack that they are talking about, I know him. I saw him. I don't want to even talk about where we met. What he was opinion when he met the person that we took him to. He didn't know that I know him. Somebody brought him to somebody, and some of his opinions changed immediately when he met that. So I was like, okay, all the thing is just behind keyboard warriors trying to. But because that time when we were having that meeting, it was just realistic something. This is not something about you coming online trying to shape narratives about what is happening, because I understand some of the obedient people here. Most of them live abroad. So when him that they're in Nigeria, they will come and maybe try to say something. I told somebody during a meeting, all the social media something, we are not even up to local
No,
governments
please,
in
is anybody
Nigeria.
speaking? I can't hear anybody.
Maybe a
Yeah, go
network.
down. Your network, Peter. So you can
Yeah.
go down. We'll bring you up.
Yeah. So if you notice all the social media, if you gather Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all the social media, if you gather, we are not even, the population is not even up to a local government in Nigeria. So why should somebody just on social media determine the fate of others? So we need to come. We all agree that Tinubu has to go. We all agree that something is wrong, and we need to come. The obedient movement is an opportunity, not for only Obi, even for the youth, that for them to recognize people because the position that people are going to occupy is not only the presidency. We have seen the movement, what it produced. It produced a lot of House of Representatives. It produced senators. But what is happening today? Some of them have already come back to APC because there is no what should I there is no the ideology that they are talking about. The ideology is not really what they are putting into consideration in terms of their structure and everything. Because if it's an ideology, there is no reason why you wake up just 2 years into government and you find an obedient moving to APC. Because anybody who won an election under Labour Party, I see him as an obedient, a beneficiary of obedient. And it happens during the Buhari. I'm a Buharist. It happens during Buhari first time. We did something sack. And when Buhari came back in 2019 to contest for an election, he refused to use the word sack because he has learned his lesson from doing the sack. People should just, and he said that people should vote according to what they believe, someone who work for them. So I want the obedient to understand this. If today Obi get the ticket, we would rather have him than to have Tinubu, because we have seen what Tinubu can present, and it is a collective effort. And whether we like it or not, if Obi won and the election today, he only has 8 years. For example, if he mess up for the first 4 years, we are going to vote him out and we're going to disagree with him. But how do you help this person to even succeed? You have to go back to your various communities, your various constituency, and come up with people that they will help him in terms of policy making, in terms of bills in the National Assembly. Him alone cannot do it. If you decide today remove Tinubu and put Obi with the likes of the speaker of today, we have the Senate president. Obi will find it hard to work whatever idea he has. Same thing goes to Atiku Abubakar and others contesting. El-Rufai, I don't know if El-Rufai is said to say that he's contesting, but let's say Amici and others. So it's a collective effort. And if today any one of them, I promise this, and I'll keep to my word. If any one of them get the ticket from the coalition movement, we're going to support him 100%. We have gone a lot. We have gone far in terms of the move. Yesterday I was in Kafanchan. That was my first time being in Kafanchan, local government in Kaduna. And from Kaduna to Kafanchan is about 3 hours journey. I spent almost 3 hours, 6 hours yesterday on the road. I met with people there, and people are ready. They are ready to accept whatever the coalition will offer to them. Some of them, they don't even know which side they belong to. If you ask them, these are the people who are who make up the majority of our made up the majority of our population. So all they need is the direction from us, because I believe the reason why we're even having this conversation and people listening to us, majority of people on social media are educated enough. So these people looks up to us. If we make a good decision and we try as much as possible to sell our candidate based on competency, based on policies, based on the things that we know they are realistic in terms of winning an election, then we're good to go. But if someone come and tells you that, look, we are going into coalition where your boss is going to contest, but I'm telling you this, if not Peter Obi, if Peter Obi didn't get the ticket, then we are moving out. Then what is the essence of you being in the coalition? In fact, you should just move out of the coalition because you'll be a problem to the coalition. Whoever have this mindset of saying his candidate or nothing, he should move out of the coalition. We don't need such people in the coalition. Or maybe some of them don't understand the meaning of the coalition. Maybe the word coalition, they don't even get the meaning. So it is not about a single person. This is something about Nigeria. If today we can have people from the Buharist side, the Buharist, and that is the CPC bloc being part of the coalition. We have the Peter Obi being part of the coalition. We have the El-Rufais being part of the coalition. We have the Amechis being part of the coalition. We have the Atiku people being part of the coalition. Then you know that something is wrong with the current administration. And everyone understands the only way for Nigeria to have a new leadership in the country is through this coalition. So let democratic process take place. If the candidate win the primary election, whoever win the primary election, what is left for us is to support that candidate. And whether we like it or not, it's going to be a single candidate, only one person. I keep telling people, if today you give me the option to even pick a candidate for the coalition, even though I came from the El-Rufai side and the Buhari ideology, I'll go and pick Jonathan. And someone asked me why. I say, okay, Jonathan maybe will be the only candidate, the consensus candidate that will solve this problem of either the candidate or not, because he's the only person that will know constitutionally he has only one term. Nobody will come and lie to you that he's going to do one term. And he's the only one from the southern part of the country that he may be more acceptable, but from the southern part of the northern part of the country. But he's not part of it or not. He has contributed democratically in terms of
Yeah.
our own democracy.
Maybe just round up, yeah?
So thank you, comrades. Thank you for the time. I'll just hang on and continue to listen to my guys, the obedient family. We are one today. Forget about our own standing during 2023 election. Maybe you find one place in your heart to forgive some of our submission about your boss. I'm here to preach peace as usual. So thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Tahir. Yeah, I mean, like you spoke extensively, and I like the fact that you came.
Let me take 2
Okay.
seconds to appreciate Tahir's, beautiful contribution, and insight. Thank you very much, Tahir. Tahir has also been doing a lot of work offline. He's been part of the young people that have been working with the leadership, right? He's been doing his bit. He's been mobilizing in the grassroots, and he's got some templates for people who also want to get involved. In some grassroots activity, right? So if you feel you've got something to offer from your local community, feel free to give him a shout out, right? And he will have a little chat with you, and you will see how you can, employ your resources and your talents to try and make sure this coalition is a success. So thank you very much once again, Tahir. We truly appreciate you. Please go ahead, comrade.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you, Tahir, for that submission. Yeah, and coming to shed light. I mean, from a different perspective. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, just if you want to add anything at some point, maybe you can jump in. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. Because Dr. I don't recognize you as a guest speaker, and we are going to enforce that on this place. Yeah. Thank you. So, and I see a lot of requests. I'm going to bring people up. I beg more than others. The speaker section is choked. So once we clear it up, I'll let people come in. Yeah. So I beg. Moving forward, maybe they do. 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah. 4+4, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, comrade Dr. AI. I see you. I won't take too much time, but my own contribution in this will be or nothing talk. I want to take us down to history learning 2023 versus 2024. When the first idea of having obedient movement to become an official body or to form a formal movement, We know what happened then. There were a lot of kicks back against it. Some people were of the opinion that, oh, they want to hijack obedient movement. Obedient movement is this or that. But what happened? The day our principal, the man that we stood behind, came out on space and said, obedient movement will be a formal organized movement, and announced the interim, chairperson or chairman of the movement. What happened? Everybody fell in line. Nobody fights about obedient movement becoming an organized movement anymore, right? So it's one of the characteristics of obedient movement that I have witnessed, that we fight among ourselves, but as soon as our principals comes in and said, this is the direction we are going, everybody falls in line. So this Obi or nothing talk, Obi have come out and said, we can never give the coalition a condition. At least I followed all P2B space. I have never mixed one of them. So what am I saying here? Forget about people who are saying Obi or nothing. They are just talking their personal view. And to be honest with you, let us not overlook that side they are trending, because that side is also important in case if the coalition wants to play a game. So now this is strictly for ADC. I'm not a member of ADC. I intend to register when I come back. If P2B should remain in ADC, even if Atiku emerges as the flag bearer and P2B supports him, don't worry. All he needs to do is to come out and tell obedience, this is the man I am supporting. Everybody will fall in line. So all this saying that if he's not P2B, I will do this, I will do that. They are just one person. Nobody is following Aisha. Nobody, even me. Okay, I don't want to say nobody. Me, I am not following Aisha. Neither am I following Dr. AI. The man I am following is P2B, and wherever he stands, I will go and queue behind him. So P2B knows what he's doing. He knows this politics more than many of us. And a lot of obedience are, even 98% of obedience are not following anybody except Peter Obi. So what I believe is, as soon as Peter Obi comes out and say, this is where I belong, you will see obedience will follow him, right? So all I want to tell ADC members is this. Please and please, we beg each and every one of the members to campaign for a free, transparent, and fair primaries. Let it not be business as usual of dollarized primaries. And this is what happened in PDP. As soon as P2B realizes that the primaries will be dollarized, he left. And I'm 100% sure he will do the same if he realizes, or if he senses that the primaries in ADC will be dollarized. He will leave. And as soon as he leaves, every obedient will move. And let's be clear here. Everybody saying if P2B is not in the ticket. See, if Atiku should leave the coalition, Tinubu becomes the next president. If P2B should leave the coalition, Tinubu becomes the next president. If either of these two should leave the coalition, Tinubu becomes the next president. So what will ADC do different? Do something different from other parties. Let your primary be non-dollarized, transparent, free, and fair. And see ADC becomes the next political power in Nigeria. I rest my case.
Absolutely brilliant submission. Thank you very much for +4. Comrade, do we still have a line, or do we need to draw a new one? Okay. Well,
make I quickly talk again. Make I just
wait. Hold on, Matt. What you call it? Because you spoke earlier, right? We'll come back to you. We just want to because there's a lot of requests. Right, or do you want to speak and then you go down after and then you can come back up later?
Yes. I just want to.
Let's do that. Let's do that real quickly.
Okay. Like I don't know. The information I got from. I don't want to be dwelling on that because it's in the past. I think what causes Peter Obi leaving the primary is not because he says they want to dollarize it. It's because it's not Zoom. But let me just die it, yeah, because people keep bringing this up. But what I want to say is that some people are saying Obi is still in Labour Party. Can you hear me?
You can hear.
Can anybody hear me? So
Yeah,
they are saying
Obi
is still in Labour. Yeah. They are saying Obi is still in Labour Party. That is not. No, the reason the public secretary has said it that the reason why they are still there is because they have elections. Atiku no get elections. Obi get election for Anambra, and they already have this candidate before this thing. So I don't know where that notion that Obi is not yet is not in ADC comes from. It's normal for Obi to say he will contest. He's an aspirant, so he will say that he will contest. But the thing is, to me as an individual, I don't have issues with saying Obi or nothing. But not everybody take this thing the same way. Because I used to remember when the coalition start, I will because I follow social, I will enter some outside northern people's spaces, and the way they talk of this man very. They pamper him. They take him very highly. Like they subject themselves that if the man cleans the ticket, that they will support him in a northern space. That there is no being there themselves. That these people are CPC blocks that are tired. We not Big Daddy on this space. I used to talk about Obi, but now he's a supporter, and he's even a family that even if it's Obi that ticket picks, that they will support it. But I don't understand why we feel like we are so entitled. These people also have their bases. That's what we've been saying. It's not about, because at the end of the day now, if we talk all this talk, they can't give Obi the ticket. Here we go they beg for support. Now what will they talk be that? Not be say we they support one kind. Just trying to be diplomatic, and that's the best way to work.
Yeah, okay, Matt.
Because
Matt, your network is breaking
they are
up.
strong in the. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Just one up. So because just talk. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing be say, what I talk be say, there are strong indication that this man will clinch the ticket. If he can't clinch am now, with all the on trances where we don't wait, I shall talk. You prefer to crowdfund. But I do same. This one no bother me. I just want to tell you now, say there's no Labour Party in Ondo State. Their office have been converted to the ADC. So for those of you who are still hoping for Labour Party to open for Obi to use Labour Party as this thing, well, in my state, the office, they don't convert them to ADC. So that's what I want to tell you. Thank you, Ayud.
Yeah, thank you, Matt. Thank you. Yeah, so just a quick this thing. From the speaker before you, who was that? Who spoke before you? I don't forget. 4+4. So there was one point he made. Yeah, that understand the angle this Obi or nothing are coming from. Yeah. First of all, the phrase Obi or nothing is explicit. Yeah, we'll interpret it for what it means. Don't denote a superficial interpretation to it. Yeah, that would be you trying to gaslight people. Yeah, and to the extent that phrase is injurious to others, because social. You remember yesterday where that lady summit. Yeah, it is very difficult. Like if 10 people come do that, there will be or nothing. 9 people will give that will be or nothing and veered off attacking the other coalition members. And you tell me it's just a campaign slogan. Yeah, I know. Look away. It's just a campaign strategy. It's not a campaign strategy. If it's a campaign strategy, then it's injurious to other members in the party. And I take exception to it. Right? At a minimum, right? That is an extremist view. That's political extremism, whether I like it or not. I think it was Tarsis that used the term fascism. You are borderline fascism now. Right? So no, me, I don't care whether now my people they do that. I'll call it out. And see, make on the listen, no. Now Obi then go pull with your stumbling block in this Obi or nothing you are doing. You know, so I wish you guys came when Dr. AI started his place. Listen to his monologue. Yeah, don't think the people you are facing article supporter they push back. No, now fellow obedient. You get so that said, on another go impose that extremist view on as the identity of the movement. No, yeah. So when you are doing Obi or not, yeah, we are doing Obi or something. You know, we are doing Obi or something. You know, so I mean, like at this point, I feel like everybody knows what they are doing. Look at what a statement the guest Tahi make. Okay, yeah, Tahi made. Yeah, Jack go come space say one thing, and then in private thing go do another thing. The thing come tell me say na interest when they push. You get what he tweets is not based on conviction. You get now his interest in the push now. Yeah, so if Jack, so why should Jack Yassam make his interest the position of the movement? That's the question. Why should Jack make his interest the position of the movement? What of my own interest? What of your own interest? So this will be or nothing. No, it will not fly. You get see, when you do this will be or nothing, no say na internal fight for that of their movement. Yeah. The moment you do your be or nothing, you leave the coalition. We will be or something, we will stay in the coalition. And we will not leave the obedient movement too. We will still wear the obedient toga, the obedient brand, and we will campaign for the coalition. We will be in the obedient movement, but work for the coalition. You understand? So if you are thinking when you boycott and the coalition will scatter, no, there will be you first divide the obedient movement first. That's where your problem will start first internally. Yeah, before the thing extend to the coalition. So be careful what you wish for, because I'm sick of that, because at this point, social, you said it all. Yeah, they know what they are doing. This is sabotage. But they should know they are not sabotaging the coalition. It will be self-sabotage. You know, we have used the carrot principle. Now we'll use the stick. You know, so bear in mind. Now we obedient be your biggest problem for that be or not. That extremist view. Yeah, they are obedient that are not extremists. Yeah, they are obedient. We are not extremists. We are not all extremists. Thank you. So let's hear from the next speaker. Tai, go ahead. Then we'll go to Kolade. Okay, if Tai is not there, let's go to Kolade.
I greet everyone. Comrade, you don't start again with this your snake oil. Dr. I greet you too. I'm using one eye open to look at you, while the other eye is closed. Same thing as Comrade and others on this.
Hey, family, I beg you don't move mad.
So I beg, make it not like say we gag anybody here. I take God.
No, it's not even
Let
about
everyone
gagging in
speak,
it. Like,
please.
yeah, everybody's going to speak in it, but like, you get me, there's guidelines in it. Like, you get me, I'm up here, family. Like, you know how I roll in it, Colade. Yeah, boom. So I beg you, come correct in it, or just go down now.
So can I continue with my submission? Social.
Kolade, continue.
Okay. So
That's Elon Musk. So now Elon Musk. It's not me
Nah,
or
he's
social.
got a dodgy network in it. Nah, the gods are behind us, family. Like, get me, that's why.
okay, now I got muted. Okay, let's go straight to the facts. Me, I don't know why people are just getting triggered over what is not. When you are playing politics, when you see your opponent's weak points, comrade, now that I know that what triggers you people is this phrase, man, that phrase will continue, will be or nothing will continue. Take it to the bank. So this is the fact. Somebody came up here to come and say that mentioned I don't know Emmanuel, sorry, mentioned Emmanuel. And I'm trying to wonder, who is this Emmanuel in the obedience that came to him up there in the north to tell him about the obedience, how they lost the election, and how they want to work together? Is that Emmanuel the same as Ima or not? The person needs to clarify that, because we need to know if someone is impersonating the other in the name of what, playing politics. So let me go straight to this place. Some people, look, comrade, my brother, you said something earlier. You said people have interest. Please feel free. Go ahead and push your interest. Fight for your interest. Nobody is bothered. Same way, you should not be bothered about other people's interest. If they are fighting for their interest, if they are pushing narrative, push your own. If your own is article or nothing, push it for free, please. And again, the problem we have is people on spaces who tend to always coin or be or nothing to with negativity. Those in the north, as article complained to you, As Atiku complained to you, as Peter Obi complained to you, we also Tambowa's tweet. So what is our problem? I need to understand. I need to know. As Obi said, it's not in the coalition. Have we said we're not in the coalition? You just pick one person's whatever and you then begin to rub it to say it is what everybody is saying. What people are saying is simple. Obi or nothing. My loyalty to Peter Obi is 100%. Nothing can, it's not 99.99. The one can be 80. That is you. You can have options. I don't have an option. As simple as ABC. And if my own decision now then comes to say, you know what, this is what I've decided to do, that is what I'm doing. So I don't know why you people are just getting unnecessarily triggered over what is not. But what will not fly? People are listening. People are watching. What will not fly are those of you who hide under the cloth of I am obedient. You get it? But indirectly sabotaging obedience, thinking you can sabotage obedience from the inside. You know, go work. We've seen you guys like, we are all on the same boat, and together, all of us, by fire, by force. Come, you don't say you know they go anywhere. By fire, by force, it will work. All we are asking is for a better country. And is it a crime to ask in quote our principals in ADC to do the right thing? The publicity secretary came on stage and I asked him, and he said that a consensus candidate is the best option. He said it himself. He said, but where the candidates cannot agree, where they cannot come together, they will be forced to go into an election because they don't want to impose. That is his word. So what is the problem on we telling the candidate to agree to, they should all negotiate and reach a compromise and push out somebody for us. Rather, they should just go. Some people are pushing, do you people think we don't know what primaries means? Pushing us into a blind primaries. Do you know what, do you think we don't know what it means? All we are saying is simple. Let them go and negotiate the consensus candidates. If they bring Atiku as their consensus candidates, all well and good. But nobody will come and gaslight the next person. If I am not crying over Atiku or nothing, you should not cry over my Obi or nothing. I rest my case. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I was away. Okay, comrade, let me say something. Let me say something real quick, right? Kolade, that's your position and the position of some other people and all that, but not my position, right? So let's make it very clear because some people will generalize. That's the challenge we're having, right? So if we want consensus, I have a way I want to approach it. You understand? I may not approach it your own way. I don't have issues with that, but I have issues with the division is going to cause on the other camps of the coalition. Right. So that's what we're saying. So not okay if you say okay, that's your own strategy, or be or nothing. It's divisive. And on
in
this
your
page,
own opinion,
let me land.
let
me land. You see, you finish your thoughts now. You finish your thoughts. Take the demography of people that are saying Obi or nothing. So far, so good. Like so far, the obedient from the Moko talking now. The obedient from the northern part and the southern part. How many of us do you see promoting this? Because we know the implication. Because we know that people like Tahir are watching us. We are building a relationship with them. We have Ibrahim here. We are building a relationship with them. We want a situation whereby if anybody dares say you want threaten people for any of the northern states, they will come all out. This is what we want. But you saying obedient, you can't get that. Make them try. Make Kano state government or Bauchi state governor say he no go allow make him one threatening Erufai, make his thing go happen within that state. No, it's convenient, it's okay, that's the own way of this, but you're not looking at it from the other people's perspective. That's the challenge I'm having with you guys. I can run some things, okay, like we want some consensus. Yes, we have a way of doing it as well. The last time that I checked, things were lining up for P2B. But I can't open spaces and be talking about it because I have people from various camps. So I listen, okay, fine, that's okay. The CPC block, you understand, they are like, okay, looking at how they can, they are gravitating towards P2B, and whoever they support, they emerge. So why is it difficult for us to understand? You guys are not interested in the politics. Okay, fine. Obi birthday wasn't a political statement of strength and numbers and support at the grassroots? What are you talking about? So the people, and some people go to those spaces, they pick some things and they want to come to other spaces and generalize. Look, yeah, it's okay, right? I have issues with that because it's going to divide us along the line, which it has already started. That fracture. We go to spaces, we have 500 people, 1,000, they keep repeating the same thing. They are not speaking for me. And that's why some people pick one or two things and they generalize obedient people are this, obedient are that. My boss say, hey, look, this is where I'm pitching my tent. Let's build it. The last time I didn't hear him saying Obi or nothing. He said, let's come together and build it. If he goes out tomorrow, then I'm at liberty. Hey, my boss is not there, then I go. Right? So even on the Twitter alone, Nigeria is like 2 million. So we have tens of millions that are on that we are not even talking about. You understand? Who do not also agree with your own point of view? Who also may see it differently. So that I want also see it holistically. This is very divisive, and if we continue like this, it's going to divide us. And the people that are saying, that's what I'm saying. So we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't need this. If you guys continue, no problem. If the havoc is because prior to even 2023 election, people are like, okay, and they want to do 1 million man. I say, look, the focus is INEC and propaganda. I kept opening space and I kept talking about it. Was that not what they will use against us? When some of us talk about the real thing that we need to focus on, you guys feel okay.
Dr.
No,
AI,
let me
so
land.
sorry,
You
please,
understand?
can
Let
I
me
add
just
something?
yeah, like
Oh, hold on,
you
Miss
understand?
Dawn.
From
No, Miss
So
Dawn, just
you're
one
gonna
second.
talk,
Let him
right?
finish.
So when some of us are talking, you see, I was among the first people that exposed Aburi. I was called APC mole. I was called APC mole. I looked at what Aburi was doing, everything. I exposed. We opened the space. People called me APC mole on the space, on the streets. But the damage was done. The people that are clean, okay, they are good. They are, you understand? They couldn't see the handwriting. So we don't want people to degenerate. So you guys, understand, should calm down. We are on ground. We are also on the street. We know what's up. We are not just on
Doctor.
streets like that. Thank you, comrade.
AI, we are both
Doctor, I
abroad.
beg,
I am on the
Kolade, hold on,
street.
hold on,
I
hold
have
on.
my own this thing too. So we are both abroad
Hold
now.
on, hold on. Doctor, I beg, bring social up. Yeah, he dropped
Okay,
off.
okay.
Yeah. So that's it. Let me take it up from where AI stopped. No, I will let you jump in. Yeah, let me just say something. Yeah. Doctor, there's something Kolade said. Yeah, that in the look, people they try use obedient this thing to sabotage the movement because we they tell them say not all obedient subscribe to your obi or nothing. Yeah, but he's trying to impose it. No, you must subscribe if you are an obedient. So if you are not doing that, Doctor, what they want to do, they'll strip you of your obedient identity, right? You know how
Mm.
Yoruba Ronu, they strip people when not supporting the books, they strip Yoruba bots, Omwale. That's what they will do. Yeah, they will try to strip you of your obedient identity. But the problem with that is, before Kolade strip me of my obedient identity, I will naked him off his own first. You understand? So if there's a back end meeting you guys they do, Obi or something with plenty, we go start to do our own back end meeting too. Okay. At the end of the
Come,
day,
feel free now.
hold on,
Wait
Kolade, no
now.
wala, no wala. You understand? We are going to divide this movement like a cake. You know how they take divide cake? We go divide it like a
That
cake.
one will no go
Yeah.
work. That one no go
So
work. You know
hold
that.
on,
That one no
hold
go.
on. Yeah. So that having said that, Kolade, I know Kolade, married guy with 3 kids. He has spoken for his family of 5. He spoke for himself and his household, not for the Black movement, right? So having established
And the
that,
rest of the children are not eligible to vote, so it's just for him and the other person.
him or her, okay, household 2, yeah, 2 eligible voters. You understand? Thank you, Malam, for that addition. Yeah. So having said that, I think because there's a point Kolade made saying you can do your own article, nothing. No, I do. I don't have to. Others doesn't have to be extreme because we are extreme. Yeah. What we'll do, we'll cancel that extremism. There's no room for extremism in this coalition. Yeah, because when you are pushing this Obi or nothing, there's 9 out of every 10 people pushing it end up attacking every coalition leader. Yeah, but you are in this coalition, and we know why you are in this coalition. You need something from this coalition. You don't like you make it look like you are. I mean, like you can hold it to ransom. No, you need something. If you don't need something, you would have walked out since. But because you are still on the table, you need something, and you stay on the table and negotiate, right? So don't try to think you can bully anybody. You can blackmail anybody. You can hold anybody in the coalition to ransom. Yeah? Me, personally, I don't like bully. I believe a lot of people don't like bullies. And you are coming off as a bully today.
Exactly. Please, comrade, let me talk because I split my time. You know, I want to react to Kolade, please. From the streets of the north, I am going to talk to you. When they say Obi or nothing, people say Hauka. You understand? So you are splitting this coalition. You understand? I am talking to you. I do field work, Oga, please. So please allow this coalition to work. Obi or something we stand. You understand? So I am talking to you from the streets of the north. We call it Hauka. That is madness. Every person says that. So please don't tell us you're looking at us with one eye or whatever. Please. You hear? We know exactly what we are doing, Augusta. So thank you. And I keep
You
on
know,
splitting my time and staying here.
when you tell them the truth, when you speak your mind, when you speak passionately and all that, and they try to pick holes from it. hmm, And before it's too late, because for a long time I've been enduring, right? Because as a northerner, a whole lot has been done. I have awesome people, great people, and all that. But the moment you dissent, you go against, maybe you hold a different view, they begin to like, okay, well, you understand. And that nonsense, that rubbish has to stop. That rubbish has to stop. You understand? And believe you me, that Edo, you understand, those things I was posting about what the Edo governor did, like it's from the bottom of my heart. It didn't pay me die. You understand? And why should I spend the whole day yesterday defending someone like trying to go against the Edo governor if I don't believe in P2B? So I don't know what some people, you can thumbs up, I don't care. You can laugh, I don't care. Right? So everybody,
You even have the
no,
patience, Dr.
let me
AI. You
understand.
even have the patience.
So any little thing they want to like, this is your dad and all that. We're not going to take that bull crap again. What you are doing, it's okay. It's resonate with some people. It's fine, awesome, great. You have the numbers. This. You guys do not have the numbers. I can say it. You do not.
Even inside the obedient
So
movement, they don't even
let me
have
land.
the
You understand?
numbers.
So you see, we have people that also see it. Okay, like it's gonna divide us, and I don't want to get that. I've been like trying to like be patient and everything. People come, they talk about it. Yes, we want a consensus, right? There are other ways of looking at it, and I'm interested in that as well, right? And from indications, people go to those APC spaces, they have a talking point, and they get fired up, and they come to other spaces and between. I was like, what's going on? The last time that I checked, I didn't discuss this on our space. When I open coalition spaces, I talk about APC, the Ronu, the Baptist, and all that. I don't talk about Obi, I don't talk about Atiku. The coalition is barely like maybe 3 weeks or something. We talk about, coalition means opposition coalition. They remove the coalition. They feel, okay, maybe people are coming, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't, you understand? And no, you have to do the work of opposition. It begins with you and me. Are you my problem? No. Why should I expend my energy talking about the opposition when Tinubu and APC are there? I'm not going to do that. And the Baptists, I'm not going to do that. Oh, we are looking at you with one eye, this and that. That's your own headache. I'm done with that. Right? And let me be very clear. Let's make it very clear. You can support P2B without even being a P2 obedient. There are a lot of people that want to support P2B, but they don't want to be labeled as obedient. They have a lot of them there. I'm 100% obedient, 100% full chest anytime, anyway, right? You come against my principle, that's when you see me, right? So I don't know, like how some people see, like you understand. Moku go you see, the thing they pay me, like seriously. But in as much as okay, you want a new Nigeria, for instance, and you're trying to like okay, shut down other voices. What kind of new Nigerians are you talking about? Won't you listen to other voices? Don't you see how P2B interacted with Ahmad Bashir Ahmad have been criticizing? When you saw P2B smiled again, that melted his heart. And you think, okay, I'm your own problem. That because I disagree with something that you feel, okay, should be promoted. Maybe I have an agenda. And I see Atiku say, I see Obi, understand that. So what are we talking about? We can agree to disagree. It's fine. Trying to label me, that's your own headache. I don't care. Comrade, the mic is yours.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, you put on the obedient togas proudly, right? Nobody can naked you of that identity. Yeah, because there's no registration list where anybody control where they register and the register people. So that's the thing there. So the
Where is
thing there,
Colade?
man, I'm saying.
Where Colade? He don't run.
I don't even recognize him as an obedient, you understand? So let's even be honest, you
Yeah,
understand?
you know there is this thing these guys are doing. They are beginning to block some of us. You know, there is this other one, this rabbit dog that keep running up and down. Anywhere somebody is saying Obi or nothing, he will not even consider who is saying it. He will just jump there and start saying Obi or nothing, Obi or nothing, Obi or nothing. Now they are blocking people.
No, no,
So
and you see, madam, that they show you the internal war where they go get for obedient, where they go bring into the obedient movement. You
oh
understand?
yes.
So because you think your rhetoric now is targeted at the coalition, no, it's targeted at the movement, the obedient movement. Okay, and that's the thing. Yeah, if they will take a break and listen, and to say, okay, now obedient they push back on now on this rhetorics, you know,
They wait
people.
until they see a man say one thing, they will now come back and say, oh, easy man,
Is a man. You
easy man,
understand? They go do like say other obedience no exist. You understand? Other
yes,
obedience
we
no.
know they exist.
You understand? So, man, but no problem. We are here. We are here. I beg. Send social back the co so we can bring up one person. You understand? Yeah. So that's it. And just before I move the mic, yeah, because I just don't understand this calculation. Will be or not, will be or nothing like, and you attack everybody, but you want you want their help, unconditional help. Like, why? Who are you? You know, who are you? Like, they should just stupidly, foolishly.
What happened to come?
Anyways, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but this coalition is here to stay. Yeah. So, can anybody hear me? If so, we can move to Ibrahim. Ah,
And
Chief,
here,
I see you. I will come to you. Chief.
but,
Okay. I mean,
are we
okay.
safe?
Ma- Can anybody hear me?
Yes, we are hearing you. We are hearing you.
Okay. Okay. So, make Ibrahim go.
All right, comrade. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, listeners. A lot has been said, but let me start with this. Just 2 weeks back, I was in Lagos, about to catch flight at Murtala Mohammed Airport. I met with this person, the former chairman of the INEC, Atahiru Jiga. We had a little chat about what is going on and how young people can contribute around this. So the take home of that my conversation with him is how we young people are going to be civil in this whole thing. We need to respect each other, and we need to do the right thing. And whatever we are doing, it has to align with the constitutional provision and uh, whatever INEC laws has to do with the politicking itself. So I'm just saying this so that while we are having this discussion and conversation,